Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's your host, Tiny Chester, and we got us some Tally Ho. Tally Ho, my friends, Tally Ho, a solitaire air war game by Thomas Van Hare, aka Historic Wings. I figured since I bought this game and I bought both the book from Amazon and of course the add-on box from Blue Panther, I should probably do more than just play one mission. So we're going to be playing mission number 2. Mission number 2. Phoenix Knight, what's going on? Needs some background noise as he works on tonight's video. What are you putting on tonight there, buddy? Alright, so we're going to be doing mission number 2. We already did mission 1. It's been probably a month or two ago, or maybe longer on my channel. It's been a little while, but I'm sure if you just type in ID Jester and Tally Ho, you'll probably be able to find it. I was even able to write down our results because it's important going forward, as you'll see as we get into this. The Germans had 6 losses, 6 swarms, I think they're called. Tonight's video is Game 3 of the 1991 NLDS between the Pirates and the Mets at Shea Stadium. Series is tied at 1-1 apiece. Oh, nice. It's nice. It is very good. So the Germans lost 6 losses in mission number 1. And the British had 3 losses going into after the end of mission number 1. Which we'll need that information going into mission number 2. So if you want, if you're not familiar with this is obviously it's a solitaire book game designed by a good friend of the channel, Thomas Van Hare, aka Historic Wings. You can get this, you can order this book on Amazon. And then if you are interested in buying the counters and stuff and having them professionally printed out, you can look on the Blue Panther website and you can pick those up. Now, Thomas has already got like 4 or 5 games out in his games. Each of them are slightly different. We own Tally Ho. We also own Mag 23 Guadalcanal. And of course the book, which is cool because the book fits right inside here. So he's got like 4 or 5 games of the series so far. And yeah, so we got to get busy playing some missions here. There is a good, how many missions are in here? 15 missions, right? And then there's some information in the back of the book about how well you did and like how the war cabinet feels about the losses that you've sustained, etc., etc. So you keep track of the information you did as you progress through this. So a lot of good stuff in here, a lot of good reading. Thomas he knows more about planes than I think anyone out there. So if anyone's going to create a really good air combat game, I'm sure it's going to be Thomas. He does his great job with everything. So tons and tons of great information, introductories and overview and historic records. And I mean, just tons and tons of stuff. So check it out, Tally Ho. So let's get into mission number 2. Mission number 2. So, fortunately for you guys, Thomas is a very nice guy because he has released the files over on Board Game Geek for I think the first 2 or 3 or 4 missions. I don't know. You can download it over there. But fortunately for you guys, I am able to actually share that with you. If I can find the right screen that has that information. There we go. So here it is. Mission number 2 is the Convoy raids off the White Cliffs of Dover. This is Sunday, the 14th of July, 1940. I'm going to move this over here so I can read it a little bit better. All right, the BBC reporters live broadcast from atop the White cliffs of Dover as the Luftwaffe attacks a large Allied convoy. The convoy name was Booty, and they're using Stuka dive bombers to achieve greater accuracy. Mission 2 setup. The RAF is going to roll 4 times in their little charts, and we're going to roll for the strength, and then we're also going to determine if the Luftwaffe successfully downed more than 4 Vics. In Mission 1, they did not. We only took 3 losses, so we don't reduce the number of squadrons in our setup, which is good. Then the Luftwaffe here, the Stoffels setup chart. We're going to roll 6 times on their charts. And then if the RAF successfully down more than 6 swarms in Mission 1, reduce the number of Stoffels in setup by 1. Unfortunately, we only did 6. We did 6, which is not more than 6. 6 is equal to 6. Doesn't say if they shot down 6 or more. It just says if they down more than 6. So neither one of us get any bonuses. We're just going to roll straight on the charts. And then there's the information. Yada, yada, yada. Here is the special rule, which we're going to look at here. The RAF squadrons that start at the Limpe. I'm sure Ruff is rolling in his grave right now. What is that word, Jester? I don't know. It's Liampe. The British are dumb. I don't know. Anyways, if you're in Zone 1, your delay takeoff until round 3. Alright, here's our map we're going to be fighting over right here. And the victory conditions decide this scores the most victory points wins. The RAF have a special mission. Ensures 0 hits are scored on convoys. They get 3 extra victory points for that. And the Luftwaffe special mission. Score at least 3 hits. They get 2 extra victory points. Alright. As you can see, I have a dice roller up here. The red dice is obviously for the British. It's a D6. And the bottom dice is the black. It's for the Germans. So let's roll on some charts and get this set up. And then as we get this set up, I'm going to be putting things on our little board here. And then I also have this sheet here that I created. Move this over here. Which basically allows me to... where's my Word document I need to bring up? That's Mission 1. I need Mission 2. Thanks. That's not Mission 2. Where's Mission 2? Mission 2. Right here. Alright. So what it allows me to do is, based upon what we roll, I will be adding Spitfires or Hurricanes or Defiance up onto our sheet here so we can keep track of it like we did in mission number 1. Alright, so that's a lot of stuff to get done. Let's get busy and let's get to it. Shall we? Alright, we shall. So back to the top of... Oh, that's mission 1. Sorry. We don't want mission 1. We want mission 2. Again, this is all free downloads over at Board Game Geek. The first 4 or 5 missions or whatever it is. If you want to play through and print it all out yourself, you can freely do that. There's even a Vassal module that you can use to play this. If you don't want to ruin your book and draw in your book, you can buy the book and then play on the Vassal module and just use this as a nice reference. So that's super cool. Thomas is very nice to his community people, and we like to support the people that support us. So I would highly recommend, of course, you buy the game to help support Thomas. But you know, it's you do what you want to do. All I'm doing is giving you the information. Okay. All right. Mission 1. We're not doing mission 1. We're doing mission 2. Here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up... I don't think it matters if we do it one way or the other. So what I'm going to do is, so we have an idea of what's coming against us, we're going to do a roll for the Luftwaffe first. We're going to be rolling six times. You see it says roll 6 times. That's a lot. Fortunately, we have a lot of counters here. So you can see I punched out a couple from the mission 1. So we've got those ready to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll a d6. We're going to find out what it is. And then we're going to find out its starting altitude. And then we're going to find out where it's starting so I can put it on the map and have all the information. All right. So let's roll d6. We're looking at which dice? We're rolling for the Germans now, people. Which dice are you going to be looking at? The black one. Correct. All right. So roll the 1. So that is a JU-87 Stuka. All right. Well, I know I don't have any of those in mission 1, so I need to find those counters here somewhere. JU-87 Stuka. All right. And we're gonna assign this mission number 1. Or it's gonna be not mission number 1. Its classification is number 1. All right. And it is going to be in which zone? So if we look back at here, boom, 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 you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That tells us the zone it's going to start in. And so let's roll a d6 for that. And do you see? You do not see. Why do you not see? There should be a ball roar. There we go. All right. There. Now you can see. Now you can see. All right. So we're going to find out what zone he's starting in. And he's starting in zone 3. So that's going to be over here. And now we have to look at the we're going to look at the starting altitude. So we're going to be looking at the left-hand side for the Stuka. And we rolled a 4. And that means it's going to be LL. Low level. So we go back over here. We put this guy in low level. So he's going to start right here. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be, okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust this just slightly. It's going to take me a second to do this, but sure you guys will completely understand. All right. Then I'm going to make this. I'm going to make both of these. All right. So what I'm doing is we'll put all right, we'll make a German page and we'll make a German page. Mission 2 German, there we go. All right, the fighters will go here, the bombers will go here. Okay, and so we got a JU-87, and we can pop that in under there. Boom, we know. Okay. Lovely. All right, let's save that. All right, we're so I need mission number 1. All right. So this is going to be ID number 1. He's starting at low level. Come here, you. Starting at LL. All right. Lovely. And, oh, we got to roll for the number of swarms, which we didn't do yet. So 1 to 5, he gets 4 swarms. If 6, he gets 3 swarms. If we look at our sheet again. So unless he rolls a 6, he gets all 4 swarms. And we'll roll. And he does. He rolled a 1. So he's a full strength, basically. And there we go. All right, so he's full strength, low level, ID number 1. And yes, we're just doing that on the side so I can keep track of it. Keeping organized. If I don't keep organized, I will, it'll be a mess. Thorough, what is going on, my buddy? How you doing? Good to see you. Nordic, tally ho, sir, tally ho, tally ho. All right, so that was the first German. We got to roll 5 more times now. So number 2 is, and again, we're going to just go to the chart. We rolled a 1, another JU87. Okay. I'm going to be adding that. Over here as I talk to you guys. You guys won't see it yet. Okay. It's going to be ID number 2. All right, let's find out how many swarms it has. Roll anything but a 6. It's got maximum number of swarms. Let's find out where it's located. So that is going to be turn that off for a second. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I need another one of these. JU87 Stuka. All right, there we go. So let's find out where it's going. It's going in number 6. And now we got to roll to see where it is, what its altitude is. We're going to look at right there. And rolled a 2, so it's going to be sea level. So it's going to be sea level. So this one is going to start way up here, sea level. Oof. Number 2. All right, so that's number 2. It's going to start at sea level. Sea level, there we go. Okay, so that's second one is set up and ready to go. Let's go to number 3 and see what we get. Number 3 is going to be, it's going to be a number 4. That is a Messerschmitt Bf 110. We have one of those, I think. No, we do not. We do not have one of those punched out. BF 110. BF 110. Okay. It is going to be number 1, BF 110. That is considered a... Is that considered a fighter? I guess it is. Okay. All right, so that is going to be number 1. Lovely. So let's go and check out where it is going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we roll. A 2. So it's going to be in this column. Now we got to see. And that's going to be this column right here. Rolling for him. Oh, before we do that, let's roll for how many swarms he has. 3. So he's got 4 swarms. Now we'll roll to see what his level is. 6. So he is high level. Right there, high level. Okay, so he is going to go high level. He's going to be right there. All right, so that's the third German. We're going to go back and do another all over again. Oh my God, we got to do this six times. Crazy. All right, next one is another JU-87. JU-87, which is going to be number 3. JU-87, number 3. Okay, let's roll to see how many swarms it has. 4, so it's got 4 swarms. Let's roll for its starting level is a 2, so it's going to be sea level. And now we'll switch over here and find out which zone it's going to. Zone number 2. Sea level, he's going to be right here. Wow, that's crazy. That's going to be crazy. Okay. All right, and that was sea level. Number 3 is at sea level. Number 1 is LL, and number 2 is at sea level. Yep, okay. Just wanted to make sure I got everything on my sheet correct. Again, if you look at my sheet, look at my lovely, lovely sheet. I can keep things organized that way. Yes, it'd be so much simpler if I just had it printed out, but I don't. And I want to make it a little easier for you guys to see. So that's number 4? Number 5. Let's go number 5. Here we go. Let's go back to the sheet here. There. Number 5 is number 1. It's another JU-87. Uh-oh. This is going to be number 4. Okay. Another JU-87. This is going to be number 4. Okay, let's see how many swarms it has. It has 1, so it's going to have all 4 swarms. Let's find out what its starting level is. That's a 6, so it's going to be medium level. And now we can switch to the other map and find out what location is it going to be in. It is going to be number 1. Number 4, medium. There we go. Number 4, level R1, medium. It's going to go right there. All right. So we got 4 of those suckers coming in. He's coming in a medium level, though. Medium level. Okay. And we got 1 BF 110 so far. And wait a minute. 4 Stukas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. We got 4 Stukas. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 BF 110C. Okay. So we got one more to go. We need to do this 6 times. You hear if I roll all Stukas, then Stuka Joe appears and leads him into battle. Yeah, don't fly backwards while trying to fight the Germans either. Yes, I saw the UN Hissy Cat did that. Yes, I didn't watch the whole video yet. I only watched about 3/4 of it. I saw Ruff tried to kill me too, so I saw him. I'm trying. All right, here we go. We got one more to roll. Let's go. Last one. Oh, no. I was just going to say, let's hope it's not an ace. It is an ace. It's a BF 109 ace. Ugh. Ugh. So, that's going to make me have to do something. BF 109. Alright. He is, of course, going to be an ace. Of course he's an ace. So I need to actually add in ACE, ace. And we'll put that in red letters. There we go. Alright, that seems pretty good. Okay, it is BF 109. It's going to be number 1. Okay. It'll be number 1. Sure. BF 109 number 1. Oh, I forgot to put this guy. The 110 is coming in at high level. Okay. And we'll see what the BF 109 is doing. Okay, I'm doing my other sheet as we're doing this. Okay. Let's see how many swarms we have with the ace. 4. So maximum number of swarms. We will roll to see where his starting level is. 5, which is medium level. 5 is medium level. Okay, let me change that over there. Medium level. Okay. And then we can switch to our other map here and find out where he's going to come in at. Number 3, medium level. Right there. Medium level right there. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 German all ready to go. Now we can do the Brits. And as we looked at earlier, we don't want any of them starting at Limpney, because they'll be delayed till round 3. That would be a problem. And they're only going to do that if they come in on, they have to come in on number 1. If they come in at number 1, that would be bad. So 2 through 4, 5, or 6 are probably going to be much better for us. Let's hope we don't roll too many ones. All right. So we have our Germans set up for mission 2. For Stukas, we got a BF 109E ace. And we have a BF 110C. And everyone's coming in with full squadrons. Okay. Let's see what the what we're going to get for the Brits. Okay. So we get to roll this time only 4 times. All right, so we're going to be looking at the red dice. Hopefully I'll look at the red dice, but yes, we should be looking at the red dice. It is a 1, so we get a Defiant again. Oh my god. Alrighty. Could we give us any worse planes? Alright, I'm still setting up my sheet, so it's taking me extra long time normally. Alright, Defiant. Number 1. Here's my Defiant, number 1. All right, let's roll to see how many Vicks. So 1 to 4, it's got 4 Vicks. 5 is 3 Vicks. 6 is 2 Vicks. 6, 2 Vicks. And let's roll to see where it's coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's coming in at number 6. So that's over there. Okay. So the Defiant is coming in starting position. He is coming in at he's coming in at, oh, he's up here. Madston. Number 6. Okay. And unfortunately, he is coming in, let's see if I can show you here. Yeah. He's going to come in with, so he's only going to come in with 2 swarms. So 2 of these. Not even, he's only going to have 2 of them. Okay. So that's number 1. Let's hope the other 3 aren't this bad. That's like the worst roll we could have gotten, to be honest. Well, no, that's not true. It could have also been in zone 1. That could have been the worst roll. Looks like the Germans are sending the entire Luftwaffe at you. I see that. All right. Let's go to number 2 now. Back to our other sheet here. Number 2 is a 3. That's a Hawker Hurricane. Okay. Hawker Hurricane number 1. Got it. Hawker Hurricane. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Number 1. Great. All right. So let's see how many swarms it's coming with. Hopefully 1 to 4 would be a good. No, of course not. Are you kidding me? Oh, I know what the problem is. The Brits have got freaking Sunday tea going on. Like half of them aren't even getting to their planes because there's Sunday tea. How are you going to fight a war? I would never want to fight the war with the Brits, I'm telling you. Holy crap. No, it's tea time. We can't go fight a war. Are you kidding me? Let's see what section it's starting in. Section 1. Congratulations. That is the worst roll we could have gotten. Beautiful. Brits, way to go. So we have 2 swarms. Or 2 Vicks. Sorry, 2 Vicks. And they don't even come in till turn 3. Okay, that's half of our force is disappeared at tea time. All right. I'm about ready to start this mission over. I think this is going to go really bad really quickly. All right. Plane number 3. Let's go. Oh, I didn't show you. Not that you need to see it, but I did put our Hawker Hurricanes here in number 1. And we did put our Defiance up here, number 6. And of course, if you look at our sheet, it's all lovely updated. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Look at that. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Makes you wanna cry. It's so nice. Oh, and we need all right, let's there we go. Save it. All right, so that's half our force. Let's get to the other half. Hopefully the other half's better than this half. Okay. Next plane is 3. Another Hawker Hurricane, which is going to be number 2. Okay. Okay. It's going to be number 2. Okay, let's find out how many Vicks it's coming with. 4. Hey, these Brits decided to actually show up and fight the war. Good boys. And let's see what zone is coming in now. This is not a 1, not a 1, not a 1. Good, it's in zone 5. Nice. I actually have somebody to fight. So Hawker Hurricane number 2 is coming out there. All right, we got one more guy. Let's hope it's a decent one. The Defiant is an interesting looking fighter. I wouldn't mind getting the 1/48th Defiant kit sometime in the future. Yeah, it was definitely tea time for sure. Okay, we got one more plane. What is it going to be? Let's roll it up. 2 is another Hawker Hurricane. So we got a bunch of Hurricanes. And that's going to be Hawker Hurricane number 3. Okay. Let's see how many Vicks it's coming with. 4. All right. Good. Everyone. And now let's see which location. Oh, wow. So it is basically 2 and 3 are very similar. Two and 3. He's starting in zone 6. He is also in zone 6. 5, 6. It doesn't matter. They're same. So we got everyone starting up here in Manston. Munston. I'm trying to say it like Ruff would say it. Monston. It's Munston. Manston. He doesn't like when I pronounce it like it's Manston. It's not a Manston. It's Munston. Manston. All right. What else? We got, yeah, so that's it, right? That's it. I can take this. Copy that over there. I can take this and copy that over there. We already have those, so I don't have to worry about. All right, I think I'm done with mission 1 sheet. I don't need that anymore. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, Ruff's in bed. It's way past his bedtime. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning over there. He's not going to be up. Alright, so we've got it all figured out. We can get off of this screen, go to this screen. We've got it all figured out. Oh, and then I decided to move this, and now it wants to move it by itself. Okay. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. So got everything figured out. Now it's just a matter of playing out the mission. Sequence of play. Luftwaffe actions. So we're going to roll for the Luftwaffe actions. And they're supposed to do this in a certain order, I think. I think you're supposed to go from the top down. I think is what it is. What is it? Is it top down? Thomas yells at me all the time about making sure I play his games correctly. And this is one of those rules I always forget. I think you'd go top down, left to right, like you're reading a book or something. All right. I'm going to put these other counters away. Ah, damn it. I punched out some counters and now I have to put them away in the baggie. All right. All right. Mission 2. All right, we're actually not done with this yet, as you guys can see. So we have got to decide what they're going to do when it's their turn. So we will roll on this chart and we'll look. And so the first one is this one right here. If we're going top to bottom, this is the guy that's closest. I don't know if it's left to right or top to bottom. We're going to go top to bottom. Thomas will yell at me, I'm sure. So we'll roll for this guy and see what he's going to do. He is a, what is he? He is a Stuka. Stuka! So we're going to roll on this Stuka chart here, the first one. Roll a d6. We're looking at the black die. It's a 3. Turn to target. So if I got turn to target, if the Strawful has not yet completed bombing, move it directly towards the nearest target hex and then move it facing towards the hex. In cases where 2 or more target hexes are equal distance, roll a d6 to randomly select the route taken. The Strawful does not turn and then move, but takes the most direct path towards the target. Strawfuls do not move, turn, and then move, but take the most direct path towards the target. Strawfuls do not move towards the target that are limited. Stuka only, unless the limited applies to this. Whoa, wait a minute. Stuka only. Strawfuls do not move, turn, and then move. Hang on. What's going on here with this? I had everything organized and ready to go, and now I come across something that I've never seen. Strawfuls do not move toward target that are limited. Stuka only, unless the limitation applies to the Strawful. What does that even mean? Huh? All right. Turn to target. Great. All right, so if we look at our German sheet here, actually, look at our German sheet, you can see the Stukas have a movement allowance of 1. Well, that's fortunate. So he's going to move 1 towards the closest target. Well, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for him, the closest target is this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3. So you can either go into this X or this X, and it's still directly towards this. So he would either come up or he would just turn and start heading over. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll a black dice, and if we go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. It's 1, 2, 3. So it's going to fly forward and then turn. And now it's got a direct shot over there. So probably the smartest decision. Who knows? But I think that's the way you're supposed to do it. All right, so he's done. Let's go. We're going to go to this guy who's next up right here. See this guy? He is a Stuka 3. Stuka 3. Let's see what Stuka 3 does. Roll on the d6. He rolls a 1. Turn left or right. Uh-oh. That's going to be interesting. Okay, so turn left or right. We're going to roll a d6. 1 to 3 is left. 4 to 6 is right. So we're going to look at the black die again. It's a 4, which is right. So he's going to turn right. Based on its current facing of the Luftwaffe Staffel, first turn is 60 degrees to the right based on the outcome of the die. Then move it the number of hexes. So it's going to turn and go right like that. Oh, wait, you guys didn't see that because I switched cameras. Let me try that again. So it was here. It's going to turn right and then go 1 space forward. Okay. Let's roll for this Stuka. And that Stuka says 2. Turn from RAF. Alright, the Staffel faces changes and moves directly away from the nearest RAF squadron. But only if 1 is within 3 hexes. Otherwise, it's going to turn to target instead. Okay, so it's going to turn to target instead. If we look at this, see, this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these two are equal distance. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Black dice again. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is his target. So for him to get there the quickest way, he is going to turn and go forward. Boom, just like that. He's done. All right, this guy's next in line. That is the, what is that? That is the BF-109s. Okay, the BF-109s. Let's see what they're going to do. That is going to be this table over here. BF-109s is the last table. All right, let's see what you got. Black die is a 1. Turn left or right. Oh my gosh. Again, we're going to roll 1, 2, 3 left, 4, 5, 6 right. It's a 1, 2, so it's going to turn left. And how many spaces does that sucker move? 3. So, he's turning left. This guy is turning left and going 1, 2, 3. Okay. So next up is this guy right here, this Stuka. All right, let's see what he rolls. 2. Turn from RAF. Again, there's nobody within 3 spaces of him, so he will now Turn to target. For him, the closest target is straight ahead. Oops, you guys can't see. Here we go. Closest target for this guy is straight ahead. So he's either going to come straight up this path or he's going to come up this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so he's going to come out there and then turn and face the target. Now he's got a direct shot. Last but not least are BF 110Cs. I think these guys are in high. Yeah, they are in high. And they're going to be in the middle section here. Let's see what they roll. A 1. Turn left or right. Wow. Okay. And 1, 2, 3 is left. 3 is going to turn left. And these guys move 3 spaces as well. So he is going to turn left and go 1, 2, 3 and go right towards over there. Okay. That's the end of their movement phase. Alright, next we have the RAF actions. Okay, so this guy's obviously, we can't do anything with him because he's in Limpy. We can do something with these guys over here though. So we'll start with Hurricane number 3. Hurricane number 3. Okay, Hurricane number 3. So you roll a d6 and you're going to add +1 for every one of your Vics. Unfortunately, well, this guy's got all of his Vics. But if you roll 1, you always get non-coms. Okay? So, here we go. Alright, let's see. He is going to Hurricane 3. He's got all 4 Vics, so he's going to get a +4 to his die roll. Let's see what he does here. Red die is 2 + 4 is 6. 5 or more, he moves and engages. So he's going to move, and I think what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3. He's going to head out towards that BF. I'm sorry, that Stuka over there. We're going after the Stukas. Next up is Hurricane number 2. Let's see what he gets for comms. He got a 5 + 4 is 9. So he can move and engage. He's going to move straight down. 1, 2, 3. Last but not least, Hurricane number 1. He only gets a +2 because he only has 2 Vics. 4 + 2 is 6. He can also, and he's going to move 1, 2, 3. He's going to come over there. Because I want him trying to go after the Stukas. Alright, that's the end of turn 1. Let's see, is there anything else? Let's see. Resolve dogfights. We don't have any dogfights. Nobody's in the same space. End of round bookkeeping. Let me just double check that section again and make sure I'm not supposed to do something. Thomas will be yelling at me if I don't do something right here. I'm sure. Combat. Nope, we didn't do that. Right. Return to base. Bombing and strafing. Nope, didn't do any of that. Victory conditions. I don't even see a little section on that. end of round. Maybe I missed it. Maybe it's after that section. Let's see. No, I don't see it. Bookkeeping, I don't think I have to do any bookkeeping. All right, so we're going to round 2. Let's go to round 2. Should we go to round 2, boys? Let me check the chat. A counter does not go off the map. What it basically does is bounces back and then randomly goes to a different direction. I remember reading something about that in here. It'll never go off the map. What it'll do is, there's examples in the rule booklet here. Let's see if I can show you. So they'll kind of go into a counter and bounce away, or they'll go into a corner and they'll fly along the edge, but they won't ever leave the edge. There's some different examples on how they'll move. Okay. Back to the jerks. Back to the Germans.